Snuggie. Can you get any better? This is absolutely the coziest synth Snuggie you can ever have. Teenage Engineering was right. Audio Pills, was he right? This is, I did a video last night, but I've been up all morning thinking about it, and I don't really know if it was right for Teenage Engineering. I read through all the comments last night in the video. A lot of Teenage Engineering fanboys out there saying that, what's up, Hans Volt? We got the synth Snuggie today, baby. Read all the comments, and I don't know. The fact that they copyrighted striked Audio Pills and didn't like send him do some professional courtesy and send the dude an email. What it do, baby? Synth Snuggie. What do you think? What do you think of this, man? This is what we call a synth Snuggie. They'll be available on the website soon in multiple colors with SRM on the chest. Synth Snuggies. It's the warmest, most comfortable, coziest lo-fi synthesizer outfit on the planet. So I read through all the comments of the Teenage Engineering video I did last night. I've been thinking about it all morning. I was up all last night thinking about it, and I just think that if this is true, what's up, DJ Wojtek? What's up, Hans Volt? What's QWL? What's happening? If Teenage Engineering was right, which a lot of people are saying, you know, he whatever word they used, full-fledged used their whole video in his video for commercial use, made money off it, then yeah, Teenage Engineering has every right to copyright strike them. I don't know. In America, I think it goes a little bit different. I don't know about the EU, but I think in America, his video might fall under fair use because he did modify it enough and make a parody out of it. So that's the thing. He modified it, and it was a parody. I don't know if he had anything in there, like kind of saying, giving credit to them before or after. So, I mean, if it's your work and they look at themselves as artists and not really musical designers, because I think that's what they are first, right? You look at Teenage Engineering, they're artists. They're not musical equipment designers. They're just having a bit of fun, making some pretty little things and sell them for astronomical prices. So they're artists. So when they look at their stuff, they look at it as art. You know, maybe another synthesizer company would have looked at it as, this is kind of free publicity. He's just making a commercial for us. So I guess if you want to look at it as art, he took their art, he repackaged it, didn't change it that much, and now he's got to deal with the repercussions. The other side, I think, is, you know, Teenage Engineering, why didn't you just send the bro an email and be like, bro, listen, you got that video up. That video kind of uses our art. Would you mind taking it down, modifying it, or adding a little piece to it saying, you know, this is a parody of Teenage Engineering's culty style video they made. And he probably would have said, yeah, okay, I'll take it down. Yeah, I'll modify it. Yeah, whatever. But they just said, you know what? Let's just take this big digital dagger and right into his gut and twist it. Here you go. Take that. And like I said last night, I think the bigger purpose of this whole thing that everybody's missing the point on, everybody's in the weeds, missing the point, Echo Craft nailed it, is all this comes down to is the biggest gear tuber on the internet. Let's just call it that. He's one of them. You know, he's up there. You got Bo Beats, you got Audio Pills, you got the review guys like Lou Pop and all those guys, but like Audio Pills is always posting videos, 1-2 a month, super consistent, always getting 60,000 views. He probably gets consistently the most views on all his videos. Him and Ricky Tenaz and all these guys, right? All the all-star team. So the fact that they copyrighted strike that guy instead of sent him an email being like, bro, we're going to copyright strike you if you don't take it down. I just feel like they just went, but this is where I kind of say, you know what? I'm on team Teenage Engineering a little bit, because I have to be, I have to treat it the same way I treat Uli Behringer. When Uli Behringer went after Peter Kern, Corn Pop Kern, and when Uli and the team went at Behringer went after any Lou Pop or whoever, when they go at, they punch back. So I got no problems with a company going after their customers or their critics, right? I got no problem with that, because I feel like if you say something about somebody, then be ready for them to say something back. Just as like if we're out in the real world and you talk crap to me, or I talk crap to you, I better be ready to get smacked. Because if you're going to run your mouth or talk crap or do whatever, you better be ready to get smacked. That's how like my brain operates in the real world. So in the fantasy digital land of synthesizers, oh so serious synthesizers, in this fantasy land of toys and musical instruments and characters, if Audio Pills is known as the bad gear review guy, and Teenage Engineering is like, you know what, we're sick of this cat, smoke him with a copyright strike. If that's the case, then I got no problem with it, really. I'm kind of like, I stand with Audio Pills, but I also got to stand with Teenage Engineering, who say, screw you, man. You're going to use our crap. If you're going to make fun of it, this is our art. So Teenage Engineering's like, this is our art. Our team put their heart and soul into this. Our team like put everything they had into this art. And you're going to defame it and mock it and create a mockery of this beautiful project that we've created. And you know what? If you're going to do that, screw you, we're copyright striking you. Because a copyright strike, like I said last night, it's a big deal. You got to take a stupid copyright strike PowerPoint course. You got to wait 90 days to get full release. If you get a second copyright strike within that 90 days, I actually think your channel gets like smoked for a week. You get shut down for a week or something. It might be a month. Can't post for a week or a month. I don't know exact details. Disclaimer, I never know the exact details on anything. So sometimes these, no, they're not actually QWL. No, they're not. No, the copyright strikes aren't automated. So there's two different things. There's a copyright claim and there's a copyright strike. A copyright claim is automated when YouTube picks up matching video or audio that's been copyrighted, and they'll send you a copyright claim, which then says your video cannot be monetized. Your video is being revenue shared with the creator. They're getting analytics on the video. That's a copyright claim, and that's automated. When you get a copyright strike has to be manually submitted by somebody. It's two different things. Copyright claim is automated AI. And then you can dispute it, you can modify it, you can take it out, you can do all that. That's fine. Copyright strike is manually submitted, usually by the creator, but sometimes by a troll who's a piece of crap. It's a copyright strike has to be manually submitted by the creator, and what they're doing is now they're entering into a cease and desist thing. They're saying, take it down. You can write the back. There's a function on YouTube where you can write the person who did the copyright strike and say, hey, YouTube gives you a whole thing. They're like, dude, this is what we want you to do. We want you guys to settle this on our own. Look at this synth Snuggie, man. There's nothing more comfortable. This is beautiful. YouTube says, we want you to settle this on your own with the creator. And if you guys can't settle it, you have one more option. Then you can actually fully dispute it, which then you enter into legal proceedings where YouTube will send your dispute to them. Then the person who did the copyright strike will have 10 days to respond legally, saying they're taking you to court for this claim. And if the claimant doesn't do that, then your video gets re-released. So a copyright claim has to be submitted by the creator or somebody. So somebody put a copyright strike on him. According to him, Audio Pills, when he pulled it up, he showed a screenshot of it or whatever, and according to him, it was submitted by Teenage Engineering. That's according to him. I'm just talking about it with you guys. What do you think? Do you think it's a douchebag move? I think it's a douchebag move. I think it's a dirty, douchey move. I think it's a power play on their part. I think it's a power move on Teenage Engineering's part to basically say, if you guys want to talk crap about our gear, you want to talk crap about our products, you want to make fun of our promotional videos, then you know what? If you're going to use any of that in your video, we're not letting you monetize it and we're going to smoke you. Very bad from T. Yeah, it's douchey. Yeah, dirtbag move. I don't like Harmonic Sonics. What you're saying is, I think it's the reaction they want. They want everybody to know. Okay, let's think about it bigger picture. Everybody's like, this is bad publicity for TE, blah, blah, blah. Listen, TE fanboys and people who like Teenage Engineering, they're diehard. It's almost cult-like. They're never going to leave their side. Teenage Engineering can send them broken gear. They'll go to the friggin' Home Depot and buy a bunch of Gorilla Glue and fix it and then turn it into a positive. It's amazing what they'll do, the lengths they'll go to protect the company they love so much, which is awesome. They've created a crazy loyal base of fans who absolutely love the gear. But to me, what they did is they went and they said, here's what we're going to do. We're going to create a huge firestorm here. All of our people who love us, they're going to back us up like little minions. They're going to run around in the comment sections. They're going to run around all the forums, and they're going to do all our dirty work and hold our water and say they're right. And they could be right. I'm not saying they're not, but I'm just saying they will do that. Teenage Engineering knows their fans are rabid supporters, you know? So they do this here now. They do it to one of the biggest YouTubers, gear tubers on YouTube. They go out, Synth Snuggie, baby, this is the King Snuggie, Synth Seshal. You want to talk about style? This is style. This is what we call winter morning style. Look at this, down-filled with duck feather, baby. This is Persian duck feather inside this. Looks like they don't know a big part of TE fans are room musicians. Yeah, but the thing is, Teenage Engineering, I haven't seen one Teenage Engineering fan actually say this was the wrong move. They love it. This is like being at a bar and there's like the alpha male and a bunch of his little minions, and someone comes over and talks crap to the alpha male, Teenage Engineering. Teenage Engineering gets up and whacks him in the face, and all the minions are like, yeah! They love it. They love the fact that bad gear got copyrighted striked. They love it. So this is the point. Like, anybody who hates Teenage Engineering are going to hate them. The people who love them more than ever, and they're going to love them even more after this. You know why? Because Teenage Engineering is saying, you know what, man? Screw you. You use our stuff in a negative light. We're copyrighting striking you. And we're going to let the world know because the internet's going to catch a fire with this debate. But guess what comes out of the debate? When the smoke settles and when the mist clears. When the smoke settles and the mist clears, what is the main point? The main point is, if you screw around with Teenage Engineering stuff, they're going to copyright strike you. So if you're a big dog like Audio Pills, you got 2 more chances in 90 days. If they were to go through his discography or whatever you want to call it, his YouTube video thing, and they find another video with Teenage Engineering product in that he's making fun of, copyright strike number 2. Uh-oh, guess what happens then? They go find another one, copyright strike number 3. Guess what happens then? His whole channel's deleted forever. Never to return. Gone. Poof. Gone to the graveyard of YouTube creators. All those years he put in. The friggin' 57 million views he's got on his channel. The 500,000 views he's got in the last month. The 300 uploads he has. Go look it up on Social Blade. Gone. Woof. Just like that. So the big picture to me is when the smoke clears, when the dust settles, Teenage Engineering wins this battle, hands down, even if Audio Pills follows through, which I don't think he's going to go through the trouble, because once you enter into legal proceedings, now he's got to get a lawyer. If Teenage Engineering, who seems like they're flush with cash, they got more money than they know what to do with, and they're just having a good time. If Teenage Engineering says, yeah, go through it, let's go to court. Guess what now? now Audio Pills has to get a lawyer. He has to pay some money, and it's not worth it. So he's just going to leave the video down. He's not going to fight it. So what it shows is if you F around with Teenage Engineering, you're going to find out. And to me, if he disputes it with Teenage Engineering is going to go all the way. Why not? They don't care. They're trying to prove a point here that you do not use any of they're artists. Think about it. They're artists. Go ahead and hit the like button if you don't mind. They're artists. I also got this here, which I'll show you in a second. I'll open this up. This is Hans Volt's favorite instrument ever. I'll show you in a second. But point being is, if you mess around with Teenage Engineering, they're going to, I mean, it's a power move. It's a big dick move. It's a big swinging dick move. Teenage Engineering showing that BDE, okay? That big D energy. They're like, all right, you YouTubers out there, because you know what? The OPXY is an overpriced piece of crap. Straight up. OPXY is an overpriced piece of crap. Now, does it sound good? I don't think it sounds good. Do I like it? I don't like it. Is my opinion it's a piece of crap? Yeah, I think it's a piece of crap. So they've got tons of bad publicity from that. And I think it's bad publicity that isn't so much they care about it. The bad publicity is like they're sick of it. They're sick of making a product that they're super proud of. They think it's absolutely, they love it. Obviously, they're charging a fortune for it. And they're just like, you know what? Screw you guys, man. Screw all you YouTubers. Screw all you friggin', you couch sitting, snuggie wearing, Teenage Engineering hating YouTubers. We're sick of it. And it just so happens that somebody working at their company, I think, allegedly, I don't know the whole story yet. I wish Audio Pills would come out and make a video, dude. For someone who makes videos nonstop, come out and make a video and let everyone know what's going on. I read through the Patreon comments he's got, and it's just kind of like he's being very diplomatic, you know. He's not really telling anyone what's going on. Then you got poor old friggin' Scott Synth Show, or whatever his name is. Scott Synth Sound, Scott Synth Show. Weaver's awesome. I like Weaver. Weaver Beats is cool. You know why Weaver's cool? Because he's a renegade. He don't give a crap. That's why I like him. But it's a strike to scare him. Yeah, exactly. It's a power move, man. Why doesn't nobody get it? I see all these videos. Poor old Scott from Scott's Synth Show, or Synth Sounds, or whatever it is. We'll just call him Scotty Synths. Scotty Synths makes a video, gets the most views he's ever got, 100,000 views in one day, and pulls his video down because all the Synth Mafia probably wrote him and was like, you got misinformation, blah, blah. Yeah, man, he got a couple things wrong. Who cares? Who cares? He got a couple things wrong. But, you know, Teenage Engineering is going around, and old Weaver Beats said, we'll call him Weaver the lawyer. Lawyer Weaver said, listen, bro, you might get a defamation if you keep this video up because you're slandering them and saying they did something that they didn't do. That's where old Scotty Synths got it wrong. But he got it right in the fine print where it says, if you use any of our stuff in a visual broadcast, any way you want, it's prohibited use. So they put a prohibited use on anything. I'd like to see a lawyer break it down because that legalese looks like they've written it. It doesn't even look like a lawyer wrote it. But, yeah, so Jailhouse, yeah, man. So you want to see this whistle? Can someone give me the time Eastern? I got to bail soon. What's the time Eastern? Beam me up, Scotty. Yeah, man, this Synth Snuggie is just, I'm telling you, you got a morning. What brand is this? This is, I can't remember what brand it is, man, but I got this for Christmas. Because it's basically like a huge blanket. It's a sleeping bag jumpsuit. Super cool. TE's version, prohibited use, does not trump the actual law. Okay, yeah, here's the point, though. This is the point. This is bullcrap corporate friggin' power play bully move. Teenage Engineering files copyright strike. Audio Pills has two options. Keep it deleted, or he can dispute it. Once he disputes it, it says in the YouTube description, now you're entering into a legal what's the word for it? It's early in the morning. Now you're entering into illegal proceedings. So once you actually dispute it, the dispute gets filed and sent to the copyright claimant. The copyright claimant has 10 days to file actual legal proceedings against you. And then that's how it goes. If they don't do it in 10 days, which is like calling their bluff, it's like Texas no hold'em. They got 10 days to file the copyright dispute. Some dirty, stinky troll did it to me. Some scumbag troll copyright struck my channel like a little piece of cowardly crap. So I read through everything. I found out everything. So you got 10 days to enter into legal proceedings. And if they don't do it, your video goes back up. You called their bluff. Okay? What's up, Big Family Homestead? Hope you're doing well, man. Yeah, Behringer all the way. Uli Behringer. But this is my point. It's a power play move. No, because I didn't enter into legal proceedings. What am I going to do? Enter into legal proceedings? You kidding me, bro? All I'm trying to do is stay away from the law, dude. I'm trying to stay on the right side of the law. You know, Synth Renegade, I'm trying to stay. So I think I still might do it, though, actually. I might do it just as an experiment. So I think that dirty, rotten troll wouldn't do anything anyways because he stinks so bad. But yeah, I know. I should just do it, actually. But I don't know. Oh, the other thing, too, is the person who files the copyright claim gets all of your personal information. So where you're entering to a legal proceeding, how it works also, it's a way to dox you. So it dox you. You got to give them your address, phone number, name, friggin', your firstborn's friggin' birth certificate. So what it is a troll. It's a troll's way to dox you. So once they copyright strike you, if you go to call their bluff, they actually dox you and they get all your information because they want to know so bad everything about you. Probably, yeah. So it's crazy. People abuse this crap. So I don't think Teenage Engineering is trying to dox Audio Pills. But what they're doing is they're saying, listen, we are flush with cash. You're not. If you want to friggin' call our bluff, but we're just telling you, knock it off, man. Don't talk about our gear anymore in a bad light is what they're doing. They're not trying to steal your music and all this crap that everyone's talking about. It's all baloney. That's all, everyone's trying to act so damn smart and figure out all this, they're going to steal your music. You putting on Spotify using a duck sound off the medieval. They're going to own your stuff. Evil, evil, evil. No, it's a power play to be like, stop talking negatively about our crap or we'll copyright strike your videos. That's what they're saying. And then you can call our bluff, and then you're rolling the dice, because then you're going to have to pay for a lawyer. It's friggin' simple. But you got all these friggin' intellectual people out there trying to, you know what? Everyone gets all stirred up because AI and all this crap going on, and copyright, and owning your own intellectual property, and all this crap. No. It's a power play to be like, F around, you're going to find out. We're going to go after you, because you're the big dog. It's going to create a huge firestorm. What's up, Rustic? What's up, Cresshead? It's going to create a firestorm off the internet. Everybody's going to know now that Teenage Engineering's not messing around. So if you want to take a clip of our video, you want to take some sounds, and you want to disparage our art and disparage our creation, we're going to copyright strike you. And then it's your move. It's like legal chess. Yeah, all right, anyways, enough about that. You want to see the whistle? This is called an Aztec death whistle. Like Matty Barber said, nobody's used this in a song yet. I'll be the first one to ever use this thing in a song, ever on the internet, unless one of you guys buy it on Amazon first and use it. So this is an Aztec death whistle. As far as I know, this was used back in the day to scare off warring, almost like a war cry when people coming in. Yeah, so I'll show it to you. Comes in this beautiful little wrapping. All right. Yeah, you can just sample me. Oh, Cresshead, yeah, sample me. You'll be the first ever. Actually, I don't care because I want people to buy this thing because it's so cool. And it'll probably take me so long to ever get the sample. So this is what it looks like. This is hand carved, made by, all right, called Screaming Aztec. You can pick it up for $40 on Amazon or a gold-plated one for $60. Okay, here's the dude. Hand carved. Everyone's made a little bit differently. If it doesn't scream like you want it, you can send it back. 1,000 warriors using it before battle charge. Yeah, imagine 1,000 people pulling this out of their little satchel with their swords and bow and arrows and getting ready to use this for battle. So this is what it looks like. And I'll show you what it sounds like. So you just hold it like this. Yeah, and this is what it sounds like. Isn't that friggin' madness? So just close your eyes. Close your eyes and picture yourself 1,000 Aztec warriors coming up onto the battlefield. They're approaching you. They all pull out their Aztec death whistle as they're like, the thumping and sounding is coming. Yeah, sounded better into the mic. Let me get closer. Meanwhile, each time Samurai blows on that, a demon invests in his home. Oh, my wife hates this thing. I asked her for this for Christmas. I put it in the Amazon cart. Every year I'll throw like a couple items that I've looked at over the year that I want in a stocking or something. And this was the only thing I threw in there. And she didn't get it for me because my wife has she doesn't like crazy sounds a lot, right? Yeah. So I scare the crap out of my girlfriend with this. So everyone should get one of these and just put it around your house. And then when your partner, your wife, husband, or something says, hey, what's that? You pick it up and you go, oh, check it out. It's an Aztec death whistle. And you go, yeah. I think it's friggin' so friggin' cool, man. Hilarious. Can someone give me a time check for Eastern time? Because I got to go to work. I just wanted to have my coffee with you guys and just talk a little bit about this stupid friggin' copyright strike thing. And just, I wish Audio Pills would, 907, all right, cool. I wish Audio Pills would come out and do a video and kind of explain exactly what happened. I just don't know why. People are saying they took it down because he used the whole video. I don't know if he used the whole video or not, or he just used piece of the video and mash it up. Like I said, in America, I looked up the fair use rules. I think he's covered under fair use. And I think if he went to legal and he played chess with them and he wrote them back and put them into legal proceedings, I think Teenage Engineering would call his bluff and they would file legal proceedings. And I think that he would win in court, but it would take... All right, what do you mean it's a setup, Hans Volt? What do you mean setup? Give me some more detail, brother. What do you mean by setup? Yes, Hans, I was also thinking that. So if we want to go a little bit into the conspiracy theory realm, it's a setup. So what they're doing is they're saying, Florian, come with us. Come with us. Now, listen, man. I think I'm probably... Yeah, you're allowed to put the Tyler advert and you splice it in. That's called parody, modification. You modified it enough. It's a psyop, man. I think it might be a psyop, Hans Volt. Me and you think the same, but I don't know if the synthesizer community is ready for the dark, dark world of electronic music. The synthesizer community isn't ready that there's a dark, shadowy underbelly in the synth world where a lot of synthfluencers are capping and they're working directly with these synthesizer companies. So there's rumors going around that Audio Pills and Teenage Engineering might be creating this whole dispute as a secret partnership together where they're creating this huge buzz. And what's going to happen? Will you see Audio Pills suddenly get an OPXY? Let's keep an eye on it. Are we going to see Audio Pills suddenly get a Balencia bag and an OPXY? And then suddenly a Bad Gear video drops. OPXY. He's got it. Everybody thinks he's going to hammer Teenage Engineering. And know what happens? Everybody's shocked because it's the first Bad Gear episode ever where he absolutely loves the product. Just like Midlife Synthesis. He loves it. Just like, it's like these guys, it's the greatest. Just like Ricky Tenez gets paid to go to Sweden, allegedly, I don't know. Goes to Sweden teenage engineering on a train with his OPXY, and he loves it. He loves this $2,300 piece of crap. He friggin' loves it. It's so delicious. I mean, there's never been $2,300 more well spent than when Midlife Synthesis and Ricky Tenaz tell you that they've never touched a product. So fantastic. Nothing but love for the Midlife Synthesis and Ricky Tenaz. You know, two of the centermen and the left winger on the Synth All-Star team. I mean, these guys shilling that OPXY. Listen, just because you bought it and you're making tons of money off the videos you're making of it, don't think we ain't on to you, man. Don't think that we know that that's the double-double super truffle shill move, okay? The double-double super truffle shill move is when you pretend to have bought it yourself, but then you make 40 to 50 videos about it and recoup your money. That's, because guess what? You see this Aztec whistle? I'm about to show you. I'm going to shill this Aztec whistle and make back my 49 bucks, okay? I'm going to shill this death whistle so hard, and I'm going to make the $49 back because I'll make 49 videos with the death whistle, and then that'll recoup my money for buying the death whistle, and that's called the double-double shill truffle, okay? The double-double shill truffle. That's how you do a reverse sneaky. When everybody's calling you a shill because you're getting sent products, you're like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to buy the product, and I'm just going to pretend I love it more than anything until I get all my money recouped from YouTube ad revenue. That's called the double-double shill truffle. I'm just kidding, ladies. It's all good, man. I love Ricky Tenaz. I love Midlife Synthesis. I watch all their stuff. You know, I got no problems with people creating, man. But like I said, you're gonna see me. I got two new episodes coming. I got the Art of the Shill dropping in 2025, and I have another one that I'll talk about later. But I'm coming with the Art of the Shill. I'm gonna give a 12 video course called Art of the Shill, and it's gonna be, because I've seen a lot of the gear tuber guys, not even gear tubers, a lot of just YouTubers in general being very self-conscious about being called a shill. Every video they make now, they're putting in a disclaimer. I bought this myself. I'm not a shill, I promise. It's like, dude, if you say you're not a shill, you're a shill, right? Isn't that the rule? Like, if you're like, I'm not a shill, well, yeah, okay. Well, if you have to say you're not a shill, that means you're a shill. So I'm going to give a 12 video course called The Art of the Shill, and I'm going to show all the shills how to embrace your inner shill, man. All right, and I'm going to start it with the death whistle. First video is going to be about the death whistle. Pick these up on Amazon, $49. There is no greater home defense than the death whistle. Everyone thinks a handgun, a bow and arrow, a crossbow, a sword is great home defense. No. You get a couple of those wankers bust in your front door about to rob everything under your Christmas tree. You know what you do? You don't pull out your Glock or your Desert Eagle or your 12 gauge. You pull out your death whistle. You got it right next to your bed. You pull it off the counter. Just as you hear those wankers creeping up the stairs, death whistle. They'll run out that front door so quick because they'll think someone already broke in ahead of them and is like just going bloody you know what on the whole place. So listen, if you want great home defense, pick up the Aztec death whistle, $49.99 on Amazon. You can get a gold-plated one for $67.99. This video is sponsored by Hans Volt, okay? This video is sponsored by Hans Volt, all right? So, death whistle, baby. The greatest whistle. If you want to, listen, if you're a referee for your daughter's soccer and, you know, you're getting a little bit of disrespect and nobody's listening, like, you got an offsides call, you blow the whistle, one of the girls goes and just kicks it into the top corner. You blow the whistle 3 times. The girl's not even paying attention to you. Pull out your death whistle. Pull out the death whistle. Boom. All those chicks will stop in their tracks. They'll look at you and be like, offsides. Okay? death whistle. The greatest referee whistle, and you even get a big gold chain and attach it. Throw away that old plastic whistle. Start refereeing your games with the death whistle. It will gain you instant respect. It's the #1 whistle for referees all around America today. It's called the Aztec death whistle for all the referees who've been disrespected. Anyways, I gotta go. Teenage engineering, like I said, I like when companies punch back against people who are talking crap, so I'm on Team Teenage Engineering right now. I think, you know what? FAFO, you want to mess around, you're going to find out. But I also stand with audio pills because I think it's a douchebag move. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And that's the bottom line, baby, because Samurai said so. Steam pipe coming soon. Sloop.